Hey y'all, I'm not dead. I'm building again amazingly, but this kit about killed me. Anybody else build the a la carte lately? AMT a la carte? I saw it at the GNRS. I don't have my tripod either, sorry, it's gonna be a little shaky. And I thought, man, I'm gonna build that thing. So we went on a little vacation out to a cabin in the woods, and I took this with me. I did all the painting ahead of time and the decals and everything, and it was going pretty well, but then this thing fought me at every turn. So let me just go through it real quick. Nothing fits. Well, sorry, hold on. The bed cover fits. The wheels fit in the tires. That's about it. So this is Tamiya Pearl White with extreme lacquer, one coat clear over the top. Yeah, nothing fit, and it fought me at every turn, and it was really frustrating. So have you had a different experience building the a la carte? I hope so. One of the things that really was the kicker that made me want to throw it across the room was when I put it together, the hood and the grill had a huge gap, like this bad gap. I don't know what happened. I still haven't figured out what happened, but I fixed it. But to fix it, I had to leave out like the upper radiator tank and the hood rod support rods because the grill's now too low. Also, when I put the cab on, the steering box would not go down in there, and so I just clipped it off. So this is gonna be pretty much a hood closed car now. I do like the way it turned out overall. Did some gold bare metal foil on the back and on the tailgate. I think that really helped it. Instead of just paint, the decals did not look very good. So it did turn out pretty well. I did not know it was gonna be such a fight, so I tortured myself by chopping it because I always thought the a la carte had way too tall of a top, so it is chopped. But it's not too hard. You just kind of lop off the top of the windshield and file down the back of the top until it is where it needs to be, so it wasn't too difficult. The decals did not want to curve like that. You must have microsole or some sort of decal fluid compound to get them to curve and to bend. So the decals took a lot of time. I didn't even polish this thing. Extreme lacquer clear to the rescue. It turned out really good right out of the can. So it looks good. It's gonna look good on my shelf. But man, what a beating. What an absolute beating. Probably the worst kit I've put together in recent memory as far as just fitment. Nothing fit. Nothing fit. I will tell you though, I'm probably gonna get another one of these kits for all the amazing parts. The big and little steelies are really cool. Nerf bars are super cool. The quad exhausts, rad. What else? That windshield and dash for another Model A Roadster or Roadster pickup build would be really neat. The lake pipes are neat. Steering wheel and dash, yeah. It could be really pillaged just for some great parts. But anyway, there it is, the a la carte. So I do have a small story about the a la carte. In the 80s, this thing resided in Phoenix, Arizona, all in pieces. And a friend of my dad's named Nick Vaccaro, I think Vaccaro was his name, in Phoenix, had this car in boxes, in pieces. I don't know why he took it apart, but he had a new frame for it and he was gonna redo it, and he never did. And back then, that would have been the thing to do. Like, oh, let's redo this old car that nobody likes anymore. So glad he never finished that project because it got sold, and whoever got it next, or I don't know, subsequently restored it. So it is restored to the original a la carte version. And if you want to see it, just recently it was at the Grand National Roadster Show and it was looking good. And so watch some of those videos actually to get some of the details right, like see the center caps and the center bullets On the Nerf bars, they're kind of gold. Well, I used Tamiya clear yellow to make that accurate. But anyway, yeah, decals fought me real hard. The whole truck fought me real hard, but at the end of the day, it's a good looking shelf model. Missing some parts into the hood. I chopped it. I think it looks better chopped. But while I'm here, I just wanted to let you see my next project. I got the 59 El Camino for Christmas, and I just started working on it the other day. If you know 59 Chevys, I've deleted the nostrils and used Milliput for the first time. That's really awesome stuff. It's a 2-part epoxy putty that feels like Play-Doh, but it solidifies really hard and it's very sandable and formable. Those are the headlights from the Predicta, Monogram Predicta. That's the kit custom grill for a 60 Mercury. So the Predicta headlights and the molded front hood I got that inspiration from Jimmy over at Kit Bash Customs. He's one of the best custom and traditional hot rod builders on YouTube. You should go check him out. He builds awesome stuff. And his El Camino that he built a year or two ago inspired me to do this one. I may chop the top, I may not. I think it looks fine like that. I don't know if I'm gonna be using those forever, but that's 62 Chevy Corvette wheels or hubcaps. But I've tastefully shaven the door handles and all the emblems. Even shaved the gas door. The rear end these are the kit custom taillights, but it's on the stock tailgate. The custom tailgate has a really big license plate thingy sticking out there, and I thought it was really ugly. So I put the custom taillights on the stock tailgate, and it's molded in. I haven't finished smoothing it all, but it's gonna be molded in. It just didn't fit right, and I was like, I don't know. I just was like, I want it to fit good, and so one of the ways you can make it fit good is by molding it in. So I molded it in, but this thing will have bellflowers and a Watson style paint job that I'll show you in later videos that Adam over at Sodak Model Cars helped me kind of figure out a paint scheme for it. So yeah, getting on that one. I've got a couple other ideas for new builds, and one is I don't care, it's not a secret, one is a half 62, half 63 Corvette. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but it's gonna cut right here, and that reveal line from a 63 and up Corvette's gonna kind of flow right into the cove, hopefully. And then it'll have a 63 front end on it. So it's gonna be, I'll call it the 62 and a half Corvette, but it'll be a custom. But I thought that would be pretty neat. I saw a Steve Sanford picture online. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to build one of those. So anyway, tell me in the comments, what's the worst kit you've ever built? Mine is the a la carte, clearly. Is it the worst kit ever? Well, that's unquantifiable. I've not built every kit. This is the worst kit I've ever built, but it turned out good. It looks real good. I like the chop. And then tell me what you think of the Elky. Anything else I need to do? Do I need to chop it? Leave it as is? Less is more, right? Here's a 63 Chevy hardtop I built for my friend over Christmas. It was really challenging for me actually because it was a stock build, but it came out pretty good. This is a model of the car he actually drove in high school. Here it is with my other 63 Chevys, the 2 NASCARs, and here's my friend giving it a smooch because he loved it so much for Christmas. Thanks for watching, guys.